it's a cooking live stream, so to speak, kind of a cooking live stream. So here I am, and I have potatoes. Here are potatoes, and we're gonna chop up potatoes. I really wanted to do this live stream on my other channel, but it says the other channel still doesn't have enough subscribers. So you know what? This channel is about long hair, but it's about me and what I do on a daily basis, and I haven't been like doing enough cooking lately. And when I cook, I like to cook in a way that's just fun for me. I don't do it according to like the specifications of what others want. Like, I go with what I want, and I want to make a potato bake. So without further ado, I'm going to start like peeling potatoes for my little potato bake. I'm having 100 epiphanies. Like, you have to be yourself at all times, no matter what. You know, what do I mean by that? So, like, if you know something, like you've researched something and you have come to the epiphany that you know that's true, some people, they're not going to like scientific research that backs up, like, something that's fact. They're just not going to like it. Like, if you see an article about something, and I'm not even going to go into the specifications of what this is, but, like, I will put it this way. A lot of geopolitical movements, they're invested in keeping people very divided and people not getting along. That's the whole point of any, I hate to say it, I'm not saying I'm a globalist, because I think that, you know, people should locally rule themselves as they see fit, but I do believe in diversity and people, like, having, like, the ability to get along while still respecting the differences among themselves, if that makes any sense. So, like, I just realized, like, I'm never really super out in the open about, like, things that I believe, but yeah, I love history and archaeology and genetics and how all this comes together and shows that, you know, people are more interrelated than they think. And a lot of the geopolitical differences are just that. But people in many cultures and across cultures can get along while respecting their unique differences. And to me, that is just, I don't know, what I feel is the truth. But, you know, everybody's got to have their own truth. You know? I don't know. I'm not going to get too into it. Well, I am, but I'm not, if that makes any sense. I'm just chopping. Well, you can't see because I'm a lovely little coffee cup here. Need more space. Move this out of the way. Set this here so we can have more space to put things in our pen. Okay. Tomato. Go in. Tomato. Go in. Tomato. I just cut as I go, right? Go in. This potato bake is going to be very impromptu. It's a vegetable bake. I'm not following a recipe, okay? You want a recipe? There's a million of them. But I just love veggies, and I love to cook them together, and I don't feel like it's a potato bake. Okay, let me just put it that way. Potato-y bake. Throw away the vegetables later. Put it down there. So, messy. That's the fun part. Down there. Get the powder, layer the onion off. You have to be 120% of yourself. You know, just be yourself. Be happy. Work on you. Think about you, okay? Like, at the end of the day, I try to be nice to everybody. I try to get along with everybody. But, like, when it really, really, really comes down to it, do people think about, like, you, like, in any kind of, I don't know. I just say, think about your self-care first. Like, I'm trying to be living the most positive kind of life for myself right now, and to help others and to build others up. And I don't know, I feel like I have to follow that truth. If others don't agree with me, they don't have to. But I like to find common ground. I like to, like, respect differences while not, like, engaging in, like, divisive political movements. Because I think throughout the history of the world, I mean, okay, people are gonna fight, I get it, but I think a lot of this in our modern era could be minimized by just being less susceptible to any political ideology that promotes, like, friction, strife, especially when the geological record shows that people in the Middle East are all from a common ancestor. Like, really, you guys are being silly, you know? And I'm part Syrian Lebanese, so I feel I can say that. I'm sorry. Like, no. Like, get over it. Like, Everybody should get along, like, more. Like, I don't know, like, all this friction because of, no. Like, you shouldn't, oh, you don't have a call. People might not like that, but I think, I like, okay, you know what I like? I like, this Lebanese man who's lived in America named Nassim Taleb. He has friends in Israel. He has friends in Syria. He is finding common ground with people. Like, he believes in libertarian politics. He says, like, locally people should make their own decisions, but why are we letting political movements of the 1900s that grew out and became these, just, like, all these ideas that people can't get along, when under the Ottoman Empire, like, these groups could all coexist. You know, you want to, you will be a better person if you can put aside your political differences and find common ground with people. You will be a better person. And if you're truly a person in the book, I'm not, like, look, I'm, like, spiritual, I believe in God. But if you're truly a person in the book, whether you be a Christian, Jewish, or Muslim, you will be a better person if you can just get along with others, you know, instead of having, like, these political strifes. I'm just saying, like, a lot of the things that people are going to fight, but a lot of this you have to, if you go back and read the history, there's a little bit more to it, you know. And a lot of it started with British, kind of, like, just creating these frictions, really. Like, I'm just glad that I know the truth, and I don't want to be, like, I know. That's all I'm going to say about it is, like, you know, there's a really good, interesting article about how Canaanite DNA is still found in Lebanon, and Israelites and Canaanites were very similar, and, like, okay, there's also this DNA test that shows that Dr. Oz was, like, genetically closest in a DNA study to a man of Russian, Jewish, and Russian and German Jewish ancestors. Like, people in the Middle East are much more connected than they think, but currently everybody just is like, they love geopolitical squabble, and I don't. My ancestors came over here, like, the latest one, 1922. I don't know. I'm not invested in that squabble. I think people can find common roots. I like to talk to people like Nassim, like Aya Katz, whose father is very, very intelligent. He's read about, and, like, he wrote a book about, you know, how everybody did have these common roots. I think if you dig a little bit deeper and you can get past current geopolitical ideas, you'll be a better person. You don't want to be so, like, friction oriented, you know? Or just hating someone because of what country they're from. Whether you, like, everybody should try to get along more. We are people. And it would be better, like, we should all have our own local cultures, like, and by the way, I'm a mixed person, so I can't tell you how you feel. You want to be part of Friction Club, you should, but you should listen to Nassim Taleb. He's a little bit more enlightened on this topic. I just have to say. Yes, we are all related. People that live in are all related. And you know what? A couple of people clicked off when I started talking about that. I don't really care. If they don't like that, they can lump it. Like, well, no, we're not Arabs. And that's another thing that I feel like, okay, like, I get it. People in Lebanon and Syria, they speak Arabic. But my grandpa, like, he was really smart, and he always said the Arabic seemed a little bit more Aramaic to him. And he had a master's degree in history, and he really studied these things. And I don't understand, like, why everybody's so invested in the friction side of it, you know? I'm not, but if you want to keep doing that, you know, and not read the history about it, then hey, go ahead. I'm not going to be part of that club, though, you know? So anyway, that's just all I have to say about this. I guess some people aren't going to like that topic, because that's just not, it's too political. But it's not even political. It's just history. It's just archaeology. Like, Canaanites are the common, like, they're related. Israelites, they're interconnected. It's all 11 people are connected. But if you want to be invested in your brand of geopolitics and enjoy friction, go ahead. It's just like the same thing with the Democrats and the Republicans here. People love friction. But yeah, you're just going to create more friction. Maybe you should look up Nassim Taleb. Like, just get a little bit smarter about it. He's Lebanese. He has friends in Israel. He gets along with people in Syria. Like, he finds scholarly people of common ground. You know, I don't know. He's not all into this, like, let's fight with each other today, so to speak. Let's hate each other because the British created, like, these frictions. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, and then we talked to that person, Carlos Matney, recently, who grew up in Syria, and he's Drez, and he has come to, like, admire things about Israeli people, and he was taught differently growing up, you know? I just really, like, if you can do some research about the history of this region, then maybe you won't be so following a school. I don't know. I'm just going to say, like, look up Nassim Taleb and read some of what he has to say about it. Anyway, thanks for watching.